Jesse Lingard scored the winner as Manchester United came from behind to beat Chelsea 2-1 at Old Trafford on Sunday. Willian had opened the scoring in the huge Premier League clash between two sides both vying for a Champions League spot this season, when he started a counter-attack and ended it with his powerful strike in the 32nd minute. United hit back through an inspired Romelu Lukaku, who fired past Thibaut Courtois 7 minutes later. Jose Mourinho, who sought out Antonio Conte before kick-off to shake the Italian's hand following their public spat back in January, then brought on Lingard in the second half, with the change proving key. Man Utd via Getty Images, the 25-year-old headed Lukaku's cross into the net in the 75th minute to secure all 3 points for United, which moves them back into second spot, while Chelsea are now out of the top four because of Tottenham's 1-0 win over Crystal Palace earlier in the day. Conte opted against starting Eden Hazard up front at Old Trafford, as he so successfully did against Barcelona in the Champions League on Tuesday, and instead handed Alvaro Morata his first start since January 13. Chelsea analysis: Lukaku shines as UTD somehow win despite poor Pogba. It was a huge show of faith in the Spaniard, particularly because of Olivier Giroud's fine start to life at Chelsea, which has seen the striker score 1 goal and create 3 others in 3 appearances. And Morata could have repaid Conte's faith in him as early as the 4th minute when he side-footed Marcos Alonso's volleyed cross onto the bar before Eden Hazard forced David De Gea into a crucial save moments later from his rebounded effort. After an inconsistent start to the year, Chelsea certainly seemed buoyed by their recent set of results, which saw them secure big wins over West Brom and Hull and perform impressively against Barcelona. And it wasn't a surprise when they took the lead in the 32nd minute through Willian, who helped the Blues defend his back before launching a swift counterattack that saw him play the ball to Hazard before latching back onto it and beating De Gea at his near post. Getty Images: this was the Brazilian's 4th goal in his last 3 games. But United reacted just 7 minutes later when Lukaku restored parity. The burly striker held the ball up and, despite appearing to catch Andreas Christensen in the head which caused him to fall to the ground before getting back up again, Alexis Sanchez's ball to Anthony Martial was played through to Lukaku, who finished from close range. Man Utd via Getty Images: Hazard had a great chance to give Chelsea the lead not long afterwards, but hesitated and instead of shooting passed the ball out to Alonso, who could only scoop over. Despite the importance to both sides of securing 3 points in this match, the pace of the game slowed right down in the second half, with the crowd watching on as much of the proceedings centered in midfield. But Lukaku did have a chance to score again when his acrobatic overhead kick from Sanchez's pass forced Thibaut Courtois into a fine, tipping save. AFP, Getty Images: it wasn't long, however, before the striker impacted the match with his cross being headed into the back of the net by substitute Lingard with 15 minutes to go. Morata thought he had equalized in the 85th minute, but his goal was ruled out for offside, though replays showed the striker was onside. And United held on to take all 3 points and consolidate their place in the top 4, while Chelsea now languish in 5th place with the crunch match against Manchester City to come next Sunday. Premier League top scorers, Game Week 28.